Hello there, my nailies. Nikki here from Nikki's Delicious Gel. So today we're going to be doing the stunning lace foils. Really sexy. So I absolutely love it. It comes in a box set. You get 10 different foils. And these babies are going to last you a long time. And there's so much you can do using these. So here we have a beautiful like floral design with some tiny lace and big lace. Absolutely stunning. And then we have this one here. Also beautiful, more of a thicker design, but also dainty at the same time. Absolutely stunning. I do take the box away and show you, it looks better on white. I love this design, but it's a little bit big. So if you want a full coverage nail with that, that would be, you wouldn't get the full image on the nail. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. Another big floral one, very stunning. It's got little leaves and so on. Then we've got the little flower one as well, with some very, very dainty, oh that's fan there, with some very dainty netting. And then this one as well, it actually kind of looks like little grapes, but it's actually a flower. And then we've got the beautiful netting design. I love this one as well. And then this one is a thicker, sort of darker netting or lace. And then this one is what I'm going to use for the tutorial today. So you're going to see this one in play, as to speak. Absolutely gorgeous design. I really love it. It reminds me of, those like designer fishnet stockings. That's what it designs. It really, really reminds me of that. And then last but not least, we've got another design, also gorgeous. Absolutely love it. There's not one of them that I don't like in the box. All of them are stunning. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be doing it on a pop stick today. A clear pop stick, because I've run out of my natural ones at the moment. So we're going to do that. Right. Now, very important, you're going to size the foil to the nail, to the width and obviously to the length of the nail that you'll be applying the foil to. Okay. Do not take a massive amount and just pluck it on the nail, because it's just not going to work. I'm going to show you step by step. So you're going to need a scissors, obviously. And you're going to cut the length a little bit longer than the length of the nail. Okay, so there we go. We cut a nice line, and there we go. We've got the foil. All right. Now I'm going to use the Vendini G10 series 007. It's a beautiful red. And anyone that knows me, red is like my power color. I love red. Okay, so we're going to do 2 coats of this red. As you can see, the first coat is a bit sparring. And that's why I actually like the AS a lot more than the Vendini, because you get full coverage with 1 coat. But with the Vendini, you do have to use 2 coats. It's an absolute must. Okay, so from cuticle to free edge, sorry, you are going to apply, and then you're going to put that in the LED lamp or LED UV lamp for 60 seconds. Right, so now we're going to go in with the second coat. Sorry, my throat. Oh, what's wrong with me today? I'm going to go in with the second coat. Again, not very thick, from cuticle to free edge, making sure we get that full coverage. We have to have that full coverage. Okay. And always, ladies, this is a pop stick, so of course I'm not showing the base coat and the prep and all of that, but you're going to prep the nail. You're going to obviously put base coat or rubber base coat down first, and then you're going to apply the color, okay? But as this is a pop stick, I'm not doing any prep work. Right. So we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. And now we're going to use the Vendini non-wipe top coat. Again, we're going to put a nice coat on, not too thick, but also not too thin. And again, from cuticle to free edge. Now, if you're going to be doing this on a natural nail or an overlayer or even on a nail extension, remember to obviously cap the free edge, okay? To prevent chipping or, you know, any polish coming away from the tip, etc. Must always cap the free edge. You're going to cure that for 60 seconds. I always wipe the sides of the nails. This just keeps the shape of the nail better. Right, now we're going to do the bling diddy bling. And this is the absolute stunning, sorry, that's my neighbor's kid. That's the absolute stunning chrome red. It's like a beautiful cherry red. I absolutely love it. It is absolutely stunning. Right, so you're just going to put a little bit on your makeup applicator. You can use a sponge, you can use one of these eyeshadow applicators. I use the eyeshadow applicator because I really like it. You don't need a lot, and you're just going to burnish that into that non-wipe top coat, okay, that cured non-wipe top coat, and you're going to rub it in nicely over the entire nail. Pick up as you need. I absolutely love this color. I've had it for quite some time, for over a year now. It's lasted me, and it really is stunning. And now that we're coming into winter or autumn, this design is really gorgeous for the season. So you're just going to rub that in very nicely, making sure you get the side walls and the free edge and the cuticle area, etc. You can take your little dusting brush and wipe off the excess, ladies. Always wipe off the excess, because otherwise you're going to get that into your top coat, and you don't want to get that into your top coat. Okay? Now we're going to go in with the foil gel. Now I swear by the AS foil gel, okay? And also remember to close your pot, because it's very fine and any wind will just blow that divine stuff out. So yeah, so now we're going to apply a reasonable coat of the AS foil gel. Right now, you're not going to make it thin, okay, and you're also not going to make it too thick, but you're going to put enough on that brush. Okay, you'll see how much I've got on my brush. That's how much you put on your brush. Okay, again, you'll do a smooth, even layer over the entire nail from cuticle to free edge, making sure you do get the sidewalls, okay, of that free edge of the nail, because wherever you don't get the foil, that is where your transfer foil is not going to transfer. So a nice even coat of the foil gel. You're going to now cure that in your UV LED lamp for 60 seconds. Now, the next important thing your tool that you use to rub the foil on with. I always use my metal cuticle pusher. It's got the sturdiness, the strength of it. So as you place, you're going to place it down onto the nail by the free edge, right? And then you're just going to sort of make sure you get it in the center of the nail, right? Then you're going to press it down with your finger. It's fine on the one side of the nail, okay? This way you will not get voids or air, because you're pushing the air out from the center of the nail to the side wall of that nail, okay? So you're pushing it out. As you can see, look how perfectly flat that foil is sitting. All right, now you're going to do the same on the other side. You're going to push the air out, okay? If you've got creases, don't worry at this point, because you're going to get those creases out. So you're going to just push it out, making sure that that foil is stuck onto the nail and it doesn't have any creases in it. If you get creases in your foil, that's where you're going to get voids. That's where you're going to lift the foil up and it's not going to take, okay? Now remember, this is a pop stick, so there is a lump at the back. So it is a little bit more tricky to get that foil, you know, right to the back. But don't worry about that. This is a pop stick. On a normal nail, you won't have that problem. Now what you're going to do to make your life a whole lot easier is you are going to cut the foil just a little bit away from the free edge. So you've got a little bit of overlap on that free edge, right? And now you're going to go in on the sides and you're going to do the same. So you're going to cut the foil to sort of fit the nail with a little bit of overlap on the sides. And then you're going to also press that foil down, okay? That way you won't get creases. But if you take a huge, big, fat, long foil piece and try and stick it on, it is going to be heck of a difficult to not get those like ridges, you know, creases in the foil. So as you can see, I'm just cutting away, leaving a little bit of overlap on each side of the nail and at the free edge. Okay, again, I'm now pressing down with my fingers, making sure that that foil is sticking. Okay, now if you see a crease, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the crease. You can push it out with your cuticle pusher. Okay, you can push it out, that air out, and get that crease out. All right, now this is where you guys are going to need patience. Okay, as you can see, I'm applying a good amount of pressure, especially around the cuticle area, because that's where it normally creases. Okay, you don't want creases there, so you're going to push those creases out. Okay, and the middle, the side walls, there's no voids whatsoever. It is completely stuck onto that nail. All right, so now you're going to take your time and you're going to rub, and you're going to apply a decent amount of pressure. Okay, don't do it lightly, it's not going to work. If you only take your cuticle pusher and, you know, simply rub very lightly, it's not going to work. You need to apply some pressure. Okay, and you're going to take your time, because if you don't take your time, that foil is not going to transfer. Okay, and as you can see, I'm pressing that cuticle pusher quite hard towards that cuticle area to make sure that those air pockets or those little creases come out. Okay, and then I go again and I rub over the entire nail to make sure that that transfer foil is transferring. Okay, if you go and put foil on to foil gel, press a little bit and then rip it off, you're always going to get creases and some of the foil sticking and some of the image not being there. So this is the way to do it, ladies. I've purposely taken my time in showing you exactly how to do this, slowly and surely, so that you guys can see exactly step by step how to do the transfer foil. Okay, and now you'll start to see that the image is now transferred onto the nail, and the foil has now sort of lifted off, because the foil image is now going and transferring itself onto the nail. Now as you can see, I've lifted the foil. Now this is to show me, okay, do I need to rub a little bit more? Is there any little voids that I need to still press down, etc.? Okay, so this is how you do it. You lift it. This will also help with creases. So if there's any creases, you'll be able to lift, then rub where that crease was out. Okay, so as you can see, I'm pulling it up, rubbing, pulling it up, rubbing, pulling it up, rubbing, and this is going to make sure that that transfer foil transfers. Okay, and as you can see, there's no image stuck to that foil at all. See, it's completely transferred onto the nail, and as you can see, there's no little bits and pieces stuck there. So the whole image is stuck to that nail. Alright, and look how gorgeous that looks. Oh my word, look at that gorgeousness. Now you can obviously use a glossy top coat over that and leave it shiny, but I've chosen to go the velvet route, the sexy velvet lace look. So a coat of the Vendini or the AS velvet matte top coat. They're both good, they're both excellent, there's no difference between the two of them. I use both of them. Here, however, I'm using the Vendini matte top coat. So one coat over the entire nail. Sorry ladies if there's surround sound at the moment with other sounds around me. Right, so that's the finished look, ladies. What do you think? What do you think? Absolutely gorgeous. I did a few other nails as well, you know, just to show you. The one nail I sort of did like a glossy top coat down the center of the nail. I didn't really like it, but you guys can tell me what you think. And then I did like a French. I absolutely love it. It's so sexy. It just screams sexy. Right. So that's all for today, ladies. I hope you liked it. You can get all the products that I've shown you in this video from me at Nikki's Delicious Gels. You can look me up on Facebook, Nikki's Delicious Gels group page, or you can email me, or you can WhatsApp me. I will leave my contact details in the description. But let me know what you think. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I did an autumn design on my nails. Okay, don't worry about this hand. This hand, I need to do this hand still. But look how long it's lasted. I used that Russian molding gel, and I mean, my nails are still on. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.